So we just got done cleaning our tires with Vonix Delete and our wheels with Purist Wheel and Iron Remover. We're gonna let these air dry and then we'll come in and apply our wheel coating. Hey guys, it's Chelsea from Attention to Details, and today we are starting a head-to-head battle of Mckees 37, their graphene wheel coating, versus Gtechniq C5 wheel armor. We're gonna see which one is gonna win in the long run. After cleaning with our iron remover and then using Geon Prep as a panel prep, we are ready to apply our wheel coating. They provide these little applicators for you to put the coating onto the wheel with. I wasn't a huge fan of them. I found that they didn't hold much coating, so I frequently had to reapply. They honestly reminded me of those cotton rounds that you would use to clean your face with, but we applied it evenly to the wheel surface, and then they recommend letting it sit for 30 to 60 seconds, not long at all. Basically, by the time you would apply it to the top and you get around, you're going to go ahead and level. I didn't notice a huge bump in slickness at this point, but it was very easy to apply and very easy to remove. So now we're going to go ahead and repeat that same process on our back wheel, so that way we have front and back wheels going to be consistently protected with both coatings. We're going to repeat that same process with the Mckees 37 graphene wheel coating. Give it a good shake to mix up all the graphene within it. You'll notice they have a larger orifice with this bottle than most bottles. Comes out faster. I kind of like that, and we're using my favorite applicator to apply the wheel coating. Let it sit on there for a little over 2 minutes. I'm not seeing a ton of rainbowing or sweating, maybe ever so slight some rainbowing. But these wheels, it's hard to see anything on. So we let the coating sit on there longer than the C5, but the C5 said only 30 to 60 seconds. You can feel something there. And again, I was talking to our lawn guy, and it sat on there for probably around 2 minutes or so, but it's not difficult. In fact, I actually like kind of feeling a little bit of something that I'm removing, because I know I'm actually removing something, because it's very hard to visually tell if I've removed anything. I'm probably, even if I do have high spots, not going to see it on this type of a wheel finish. But for those of you that have black wheels, matte wheels, coatings will help preserve the integrity of your painted finish. Whether they're glossy, it will help prevent scratches on the finish, because you're not going to have to be as aggressive with brushes. And with matte wheels, I definitely recommend a ceramic coating, because matte wheels are very sensitive to chemicals and you can't polish them at all to remove scratches. So having a coating on there is going to make it easier to clean, help preserve the integrity of the clear coat, especially as we head into winter time. These are just easy solutions to make your life easier and to help maintain your vehicle. So when it comes to ease, both of these products are super easy to apply. Value wise, this 15 milliliter bottle is going to run you around $35. This is a 2 fluid ounces or 59 milliliters, and this is going to run you around $79.99. So for those of you that are looking to do just maybe your own daily driver, you might only need something this size to be able to do your entire vehicle. Actually, you're probably going to get several wheels out of this one bottle. For those of you that detail professionally and are looking for more bang for your buck, more vehicles, if you are charging $100 to $150 for wheel coatings, you're going to make your money back easily. But both are going to offer 2 to 3 years of protection, so they claim. I've never seen a wheel coating last that long. Oftentimes we're hitting it with brushes, we're hitting it with aggressive chemicals. It's going to weaken it. So we're going to try to clean these with soap and water. We're going to try to avoid brushes with the wheels, but obviously when we get a lot of grime, a lot of road salts, we're going to have to use brushes on the wheels. So that's going to kind of break down the ceramic coating faster. So I've not been a huge believer in wheel coatings. I'm hoping that these two and this test will kind of prove me wrong. But even if we get 6 to 8 months of protection, I'd be happy with that. I'll be honest with you guys. Easier maintenance, chemical resistance, etc. So we're going to test these out for you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do you guys believe in wheel coatings? Do you believe they actually last as long as they claim? So time will tell. Make sure you subscribe and follow, so that way we can see if these products are actually going to last. So we are doing a quick update for you guys. We have our Mckees 37, their graphene wheel coating on our left side of the vehicle, front and back. We still have a good bit of dirt on the surface. If I just kind of run my fingers over it, you can see the dirt is immediately beating up, and those areas have rebounded hydrophobics. But our front wheel, I'm not seeing a huge alteration in the hydrophobics despite the dirt. On our back wheels, we do have a heavier amount of dirt, and you can see where I'd kind of rub the dirt off. The dirt beads up immediately, it comes off very effortlessly, and our hydrophobics are renewed, but it is very clogged from the amount of dirt and stained. I'm not saying that it prevented the dirt from accumulating, but you can see the inner wheel where we have quite a bit of heavier amount of dirt that would have been on the wheel faces. So I do think that having the coating on there has slowed down the amount of dirt that accumulates on the surface, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to repel dirt, but it should be easier to clean with less effort, less chemical, less agitation, which preserves the integrity of the wheel finish. So we're going to clean our tires with Vonix Delete to remove all of the browning, and then soap and water alone to clean our wheels. We use our wheel woolies to clean the wheel barrels, and then this is the Stranger from Chemical Guys, one of the weirdest mitts that I've ever used to clean wheels, but it's very effective to get behind the spokes very easily. It's gentle on the paint, makes me feel like I'm a Muppet every time I use it, but it's very effective at gently cleaning your wheel's surfaces and getting in all those tight areas. I'm very happy to see the coating is looking fantastic after just cleaning with soap and water alone. And you might be thinking, well, my wheels look a lot worse than that. I'm going to need an aggressive chemical. Try it first with soap and water, especially if they're coated. Why use aggressive chemicals or spend money on aggressive chemicals if you can clean with soap and water alone? The key is maintenance and not getting it to the point where you need those aggressive or harsh chemicals. Now we're going to repeat that exact process on our Gtechniq C5 wheel armor side. We'll clean our tires with our Delete and then use our various brushes and mitt to clean our wheels. And you can see that after cleaning, our dirt is repelled effortlessly with just soap and water alone. And I did notice when I came in to rinse the C5 side, we had a little bit more sheeting qualities with this coating. You may like that. You may prefer beading. I don't know if that's going to affect the durability, but I actually like sheeting coating. So for that fact, I'm actually pretty impressed to see a clear difference in our hydrophobics on our fresh wheel coatings. And here's what both of our wheel coatings would look like if you were to flood the surface to get more sheeting capabilities. So there you have it, a 1-month update on our Gtechniq C5 wheel armor and our Mckees 37, their graphene wheel ceramic coatings. Two very user-friendly products. For me, what I'm really looking for at this point is what kind of durability we're going to have, and also do we have kind of a decrease in the accumulation of dirt on the surface in one versus the other. At this point, they do look pretty identical. I would say hydrophobics, the Mckees 37 graphene obviously is going to have more beading. The C5, it does seem like it has more sheeting to it. So whether you're looking for beading, sheeting, a lot of that is going to come down to preference. And I am also kind of curious to see durability if sheeting versus beading is going to make any sort of sway in the outcome. But we did have pretty even amount of dirt on the wheel surfaces. I wouldn't say that they eliminated dirt sticking on the wheels, but it did make removing the dirt a ton easier. I didn't need chemicals. I didn't need aggressive brushes or anything like that, just soap, water, and a microfiber mitt. And we were able to clean the wheels up beautifully. I was able to do all the tires and wheels about 2 minutes each. So that actually did reduce the amount of time necessary to clean the wheels. So it does make it easier, make it faster, gives you more durability and protection than just standard waxes or sealants. So for all points, the ceramic coatings are doing exactly what they need to do, protecting the wheels, making it easier to maintain. So whether you have an older vehicle like mine or a brand new vehicle and are looking to protect your wheels, make it easier to clean, I think these are two really great options. Now at this point, I just want to kind of see what kind of durability we have with one versus the other. But make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell. As we do washes on my vehicle, we'll be sharing with you guys updates. So hopefully we'll be able to share with you guys some updates as we get into winter to see if these wheel coatings are going to help endure versus snow, salts, things like that. I'm not going to necessarily baby these coatings. This was actually the first time I've washed my wheels since we coated it a month ago. So I'm glad to see that even if we're not ideally maintaining it, washing it every 2 to 3 weeks, they still were able to withstand all the road film and nastiness that we've been driving around with and clean up beautifully. If you guys have any questions about these two products or wheel coatings in general, let me know your questions in the comment section down below, and give us a thumbs up if you guys enjoy videos like this. Make sure you stay tuned for any future videos that we have coming out, but we will see you guys in the next detail.